Hi, Jason Canal, GQue Barbecue. Did you ever have Hamburger Helper as a kid? Well, today we're going to take all the great things from Hamburger Helper, like gooey mac and cheese, seasoned ground beef, along with a twist of some new ideas, and smoke it up in a cheeseburger pie. If that's something you want to see, it's coming up right now. So today's inspiration comes from Cheeseburger Macaroni Hamburger Helper. As a kid, my mother used to cook the same 6 or 7 items for us every single night, and one of those items was Hamburger Helper Cheeseburger Macaroni. Today, we're going to do a grown-up version of that. We're going to smoke off the ground beef to get some extra flavor in there. We're also going to make a bacon lattice top to it, so it can all come together in a really nice pie shape versus just a pile on your plate. Let's get going. Today's cook, we're going to be using the drum smoker. This particular drum smoker was made by my friends Tim and Terry over at GQue Drum Smokers. First thing I'm going to do is get the fire going. Today we're going to be using 100% all natural hardwood lump charcoal made by Royal Oak. I'm going to get it going by using 4 fire starters. I like to add a piece of the charcoal right on top of the fire starter. Once this fire gets going, I'm going to add 2 small strips of hickory wood to it to get that good smoke flavor. I'm going to return it back into the drum and let this get cranking probably somewhere around 350, 375. First thing we got to do is make our taco seasoned ground beef. We're going to do that by taking 1 pound of ground beef and add our taco seasoning to it. We're going to incorporate all the taco seasoning into the ground beef and then lay it out flat so that it can take on as much smoke as possible when it's added to the smoker. So right now we're at about 250 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and add the ground beef to the smoker to get that good smoke flavor on that. I'm going to monitor this gauge right here, and once it gets up to about 350 degrees, I'm going to adjust the damper so that it will hold that cooking temperature. The beef is done when it reaches 165 degrees on a thermometer. To make the pie crust, you can do one of 2 things. You can either make your own or you can pick one up from your favorite local bakery or the grocery store. I've got one already made here. I'm going to add it to a greased baking pan. I'm going to press down around all the corners and the sides to make sure that the pie crust is against the cooking pan, and then I'm going to use a fork to poke holes in the crust. So we're going to go ahead and take the temperature of this ground beef. You can see it's picked up a lot of good smoke flavor by that dark red mahogany color it's got. Let's take its temperature. So I'm coming at 174 right there. So we're going to go ahead and pull this off and put it into the pie. So I drained off all of the excess oil on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of break this up a little bit and add some of our mac and cheese to this. When mixing up, decide whether or not you want more burger or more mac and cheese in your bites. If you like a bite with a lot of burger in it, then don't add so much mac and cheese. If you like a bite that's got more mac and cheese than burger in it, then add more mac and cheese and you added burger to it. So we got about a 50-50 blend here of burger and mac and cheese. Everything is well incorporated. The next thing I'm going to do is add some additional flavor to this by putting in some rub. Rub goes great on everything, so you know it's going to be good in this cheeseburger macaroni pie. On a side note, I just tried this burger and cheeseburger mixture. You may want to just skip the pie altogether. This is fantastic all by itself. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is season up the bacon. We're going to season both sides of the bacon with some of the rub. We're going to weave the bacon in and out so we get a nice fully covered pie. Once we get that in place, we're going to go ahead and season it again with another coat of the rub and then 1 coat of brown sugar as well too. And then we're going to put it back into the smoker until the bacon cooks through. So we just let the pie cool for about 10 minutes. We just cut a piece off. So now for my favorite part, the taste test.
Oh, did I hear the taste test?
Yeah, taste test.
Awesome. And we have a invited taster today, T. Roy.
Oh, we got T. Roy?
Yeah.
Holy moly! Look who's here! All the way from Austin, Texas.
Heard you needed a taste test.
Yes, just in time. Are you hungry?
Just in time.
I don't know if this was good enough for you to come all the way from Texas to try.
I'm game, man.
All right, let's find out. Let's go.
Any chance to taste your goodness?
There you go, brother. Wow. That was absolutely fantastic. That is definitely something I would make again. The smoke flavor of the ground beef totally came out. That little bit of brown sugar really complemented the rub that we put on the bacon as well too. That bite was fantastic, and I definitely think it's worth smoking the ground beef if this is something you're going to do. But I'm sure all these people are tired about hearing what I think. Troy, tell them what you think. What did you think about that?
Jason, that's fantastic, man. I love that smoke, the hint of smoke to it. It's not overpowering. It's got a nice sweetness from, I guess, your rubs in there too.
Yeah, rubs in there too. Yeah.
Nice sweetness, and you can't go wrong with bacon. I mean, gotta love it. That's excellent, man.
Good, thank you. Thanks for coming out, man. Great seeing you.
Yeah.
This is the first time Troy and I have actually met. I did a Texas barbecue crawl and met up with Tom from Tom's Test Kitchen and James from Amon and Clayman Smokers, and Troy was going to meet up with us, but he had to go out of town for Christmas. Oh, you're out here?
I think so, yeah.
How about that? So he's out here now for what? Why don't you tell everybody what you're out here for?
My workplace sent me out here to do some training for some of my folks at work, so just out here for a few days. Figured I'd stop by and see my good friend Jason.
Awesome. Well,
Appreciate you having me over.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. So we're going to sit down, have lunch together. Guys, if this is something you like, if this is something you want to try, give me a thumbs up.
Check out T-Roy Cooks.
Yes. Check out T-Roy Cooks, man. He's cranking out all kinds of good stuff over at his channel. Until next time, Jason Goodall at GQue Barbecue.
Later.